Good afternoon, all. Today I'm going to present on the topic Directive Strategy for the Teaching Learning Process. And my name is Dr. Uma Sinha, Associate Professor. What is the objective of this paper? The main objective of this paper, we will discuss the directive strategy for the teaching learning process and the methodology we are using the secondary data collection from the published book, journals, and online portals. What is a deductive method of the teaching? Deductive method is a teaching method that adheres to the scientific approach or educational style. The approach or method is often researched or studied and adapted by the teacher in order to engage the student and ultimately stimulate the virtuous learning process and transfer of the knowledge in any given field of the studies. This deductive approach is an action-oriented approach, means learning by the doing. Any act of the language learning or the teaching is concerned with the following dimensions like individual's general competencies, communicative language competence, language activities, domains, strategy, task and text, language process, context. Now, what is the deductive strategy of the teaching? The deductive strategy requires the identification and characterization of the two main components, like the task of teaching and learning situation, both focus on creating an optimum environment designed to offer the children the opportunity to achieve a specific operational objective. The deductive strategy involving the tutor, educators in the activities, learning, and evaluation planning process. Now, what is the didactic materials? This is the resources used to support and or facilitate the teaching learning process used by the teacher or the student. The didactic materials can be defined as didactically adapted materials that the teachers can use during the teaching process as teaching materials for the students for acquiring or revising their knowledge with the help of the materials. These materials are learning materials or learning resources. Like example, we can say games, book, poster, etc. What is the importance of the use of didactic materials? They enrich the sensorial experiences, facilitate the acquisition and the setting of the learning, motivate the learning, stimulate the imagination and the capacity of the abstraction of the student, save time both in the explanation and in the selections and the manufacturing, enrich the vocabulary, help the education of the multiple intelligence, logical, systematic, lateral, creative, and critical thinking to the acquisition of the knowledge. This is the main strategy for the successful learning of deductive teaching methods, like teachers are playing a very much important role, content and the student. Teacher reflect on himself intention and values that guide the teaching practice objectively and systematically. Teacher also refers on the content and transmitting that content in relations to the student experience and capabilities. The teacher reflects on the teacher and the student relationships, taking the life world and expectation of the student seriously. What is a didactic classroom? The teacher does identify the learning outcome and select tasks accordingly. Present information, model procedure or technique, ask the question to check an understanding and recall information, feedback from the student, and the students are following the teacher's plan and do pre-selected tasks or require read, watch, or listen to the new learning content then try to recall the information they received to answer the question, listen to or read feedback, and positively try to give the answer. What is the use of deductive pedagogy? This will develop the student's learning and retention ability. The involver is the teacher here. The teacher is trying to involve the student actively and put a great deal of the effort into the finding appropriate and interesting activities. This is a qualitative analysis of the deductive gamified strategy. You can see the visual, numerical, and textual representation present in the data and fact to express the stratum of the student's speech, like motivators surrounding complex, interactive integrals, facilitator, and the challenges. The strategy based on this gamification enables the student to develop the autonomy and fluidity in decision making and taking the actions which meet the demand of the contemporary world that require the gathering of the people's phenomena and object to restructure the social and educational practice. These are some didactic strategies of the teachers. Strategy that will encourage the student to adapt the learning strategies. Strategy for the student to actively participate in the classroom. Focus on the effective teacher teaching strategies and the strategies to create a positive atmosphere in the classroom. And in the end, we can say in the conclusion, it does not matter if didactic is an art or a science, but it tried to explain the relationships held among the different elements in class. It does not prescribe, it rather describes the procedure to approach and understanding the educational phenomena. It also set a series of the questions with the purpose of the making people grasp why these or those results are obtained in the classroom. The use of this directed and self-directed teaching methods should be restricted and student-centered methods should be particularly encouraged, such as the process-oriented teaching method. Directive strategies are brought into the classroom to promote the student autonomy and benefit their own construction of the learning. Effective preparation strategies should be adapted to encourage the learning promotions to train teachers to use these methods effectively. And at last, thank you for giving me the presentation on this platform. Thank you, everyone.